What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got yet another amateur pool match to review with you. This time, we're going to do some USAPL 10 ball against Terry, who is a local cue maker in town. All my local guys know who I'm talking about. But as you can see, we are very similarly rated in Fargo, and this can be a good, hard fought match. Terry's forgotten more about pool than I've ever learned. Let's start with that. Guy's been around for freaking years. Hell of a shot. And yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a doozy, but you know what? Let's go ahead and bring up the dot. Gotta get my dot ready. Got mostly good comments from my last video with the dot. You guys seem to like the cue ball. I did get one comment about adding like some crosshairs, so it's gonna be a couple videos, but I've got an idea. We're gonna test some things out, guys. We're gonna see how this goes. As you can see, I lost the lag. It's only a 1 point difference, basically dead even. So let's see what old Terry's got here. Like I said, we're playing 10 ball, and that is one heck of a break. That's good. So yeah, 10 ball, you got to rack the 1 in the front. The 2 and 3 have to be in either back corner. Doesn't matter which is which, but and then obviously 10 ball in the middle. The rest has to be random. You get 1 point for every ball you make. Whoever makes a 10 ball gets 14 total points. Doesn't matter if you made 1, none, or all 9 before. You only get the 14. But man, that 1 ball laid up nice. So he's just going to send this forward. Ooh, okay, good. Send that forward. Now this is a nice, easy combo. You don't want to hit this too hard, just enough to get the cue ball off the rail, because the 2 ball, the way you cut that's going to go towards that side rail, should check up pretty nice. Just like so. Probably actually might have even wanted a little bit more, mostly for the leave. You see he's looking, I mean, that narrow window between that 5-6 is tight. I would almost just rather go side to side and try to leave it back on that same headrail top. I'd probably put just the slightest twist of left, get around the 10, check up right there. Perfect. All right. Looked like he left himself a good angle. For me, I'm just hitting this straight top. I'm not going to, you don't really need to put right to try to check it up. You don't need to put left. You could accidentally get behind that 8 ball. So just straight top. It's really more of a speed question, which bumped that 8. There we go. So yeah, you can tell he's got a really good layout. The hardest is going to be getting from the 6 back down to the 7. Ideally, and I don't. He's got a pretty thick angle on this one. I might send this top to the far side rail and back, only because the way this natural leave is going to come off the head rail, it could possibly come in contact with that 8 ball. If it doesn't, it could still get hit on the 10, which means now you're going to have a thinner shot on the 7. Oh, he got around it, but for no reward. Just the path kind of made me a little nervous. I actually wasn't even thinking about the scratch as an option. Honestly, that was... Come on, Tide, you got a dot for that. That was pretty much just straight top. This one here, looks like I've got a bit of an angle, so I'm going to come up top left just to spin over to the other side, but avoid the scratch. And this was just a little bit of top. And throw it. I don't know what that was, guys. I was straight, and you know, I'm human. And as I always say, that's amateur pool. So there we go. Terry got 14 to my whopping 2. So we got to answer here, guys. I did have a comment a while back that, you know, I keep saying the comment of that's amateur pool because that's how I can shrug off a lot of the dumb stuff that I do, and because it's true, this is amateur pool. I'm not a pro. I am not doing. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not even making money off YouTube. This is for fun right now. Just trying to, you know, get better at the game or whatever. So, but a guy said that needs to be on a T-shirt as a phrase, and I was like, I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. So I'm toying around with the idea of getting some T-shirts made that say that's amateur pool on the front. I'll probably put the Poolside logo, you know, maybe either on the sleeve or on the top of the back shoulder blade, something like that. But let me know what you guys think. Does that interest you? Ooh, good jump. I'm not trying to be one of those guys that just creates YouTube to peddle merch. You know, that is not my goal. But if we can come up with some cool content, some cool shirts, I think it'd be pretty funny. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So anyway, I made one on the break, left myself hooked. I had a good jump. I just had I got real lucky on the leave to not give Terry a shot. So he's having to put some pretty good right on this, and fantastic hit. Unfortunately, did not leave safe. So I'm going to put top, maybe just a slight bit of right, just to kind of check it up. I definitely hit that. My speed was off. So now I'm going to hit that kind of a stun shot and just stun over to the side rail. Don't get behind the 5. Okay. Looks like we've got enough angle, but I got to put some gas on. I don't think I want to draw back, but I mean, it sure kind of looks like I'm hitting low. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I should have hit top with just some right and give it a good push. Get that cue ball out towards the middle of the table. At least, I don't know, see the 4. Heaven forbid I do that. So instead, we are jumping, which means for me, I'm going to hit about right there. I usually jump with just a smidge of low. Never mind. Change my mind. So it looks like I'm kicking the head rail, a little bit of left, trying to combo that 410. And I mean, I moved the 10. Does that count? It don't, though. Ooh-wee. Left Terry with a combo, because you know how much I love those. Personally, I'm just going to put a little bit of a pop shot. Just kind of aim down, just pop it. Try to hold the cue ball as still as I can. Let the 4 roll forward. Oh, dang it. Okay. Now, actually probably not even that much top. Now the idea is I'm going to be cutting that 4 into the side with some top right. One, it gets me cueing over the 8 a little bit more. But after it hits a rail, it's going to spin away just a smidgen. Not a lot, because that speed doesn't grip real hard. And now from here, I think it might be a little bit left, huh? Let's go center ball. Just nice and easy. Oh, come on. Deep breath. Deep breath. There we go. So now he's going to want to put some more draw on this one just so he can pull straight back. And this is not a hard shot. It's really just more about speed control. You're not worrying about left or right. Just pull back And even if you do stop it, you're okay. But yeah, you want to pull back just so you're not perfectly straight is the idea. Now, top, maybe, probably even just a smidge of left just to kind of get it over there. But the top by itself should shape you up pretty well. Ooh. Oh, get off the rail. And this is one, as another coin phrase, take your medicine. It's what you left yourself. Just make the... That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Terry, you've been watching me shoot pool way too much, apparently. I do appreciate Terry. I know he's made comments before. Again, he's a local cue maker, so he's got a TV downstairs in the shop of his house, and he's told me multiple times he'll watch my streams or he'll put my videos on as background noise. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And I'm just gonna wipe my feet on the way in. But you know what? I got it. Could have hit that a lot cleaner, that's for sure. Lord knows I didn't have ball in hand the ball before. So don't forget to follow me on Facebook. I've got a Poolside Chat with Todd page. Just yesterday, I streamed some mid-level 8-ball from a tournament I went and played in last night. One of them, I should say I upgraded my phone. I had an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and that's what I've been doing all my videos on. I just got in the brand new 16 Pro Max, mainly for a couple reasons. One, the USB-C is going to open up a lot of capabilities for me, and the better video quality is going to help, I'm hoping. So I still have my old phone. I haven't traded it in last night, so I had a whole contraption with my gimbal and my new phone recording, and then I had an attachment off to the side with my old phone connected to Wi-Fi, and I was Facebook streaming at the same time. And it got some looks. It was pretty funny, but it worked. And the first match, I set live and forgot to record it, and it sucks because it was actually a really good match. It was only raced to 3 and 8-ball, BCA 8-ball, but it was a good match. But the second one, very good match, very hard fought, had a heck of a safety battle. So I did record that one. I'll at least get one of them up there. So, anywho, enough about that. I'm looking forward to using my new phone. Hopefully, the video quality drastically helps, but we'll see. I don't think this one's too bad, but I am gonna switch back to from 1080p over to 4K video. So I'm really kind of hoping that that really steps up some of the quality as well, and just the better sensor for better color. I know I just said enough about that, and I just kept talking. So anyhow, all right. So you see, I'm looking at the stun shot, like, because I do need to kind of punch this over to the side rail. So I stepped aside just to make sure that if I draw, am I scratching? And ooh, I left that way too much on the 7. I don't really have a whole lot of options, so I'm just worried about making this just pretty much straight top. Try to 2-rail back out for shape. Not great, but I had shape. Ooh. Definitely rolled a bit more. So yeah, he's calling the back cut to that corner, just stepping aside, checking his angle, make sure he's not going to scratch. But unfortunately, he missed a shot, hit too thin, which I think obviously if he made it, he would have been fine. On the side pocket scratch, that is. Easy there, Captain. Looks like I'm going to be going some top, a little bit of right to spin over to be able to hit that 7 into the side pocket. over-rolled it a bit, so now I just need to stun so I don't run into the 10, but I still just stay to the left of the 8. I would say that's pretty decent. Now I'm just going to put a smidge of top. And this is one of these shots you need to decide beforehand. Are you trying to soft shoot it so you can shoot the 10 into the side, or go ahead and put a little bit more on it to be able to shoot the 10 into a corner? Which now looks like I'm going top left, which means I'm going to put a comfortable amount of draw just to control it to the side rail. And the cue doesn't. There has been a few times if you don't get enough low that, yes, the low stuns it to the side rail, but then it will still go back and scratch into the same pocket, and that is so infuriating. Like, I put low to not scratch, and it forced me to scratch. But not this time. Not this time. So, rotation break. I aim low. I know I dropped my shoulder or my elbows. I said that last time too. I dropped my elbow. So my goal is to aim a little above center, so after it crashes, it comes back, and hopefully that top kind of stops that cue ball. But unfortunately, yep, dry break. All right, Terry. He's had a couple unfortunate scratches. And his closest thing to a hard shot he's got right here. I mean, he's going to have to worry about his shape on the... Ooh, there we go. His shape for the 5, just because it's kind of close to the 6. But this shot right here, getting from the 2 back to the 3, like, that's really tough to try to stun and not hit that 8. I think his only real option was to be able to draw straight back, but then trying to... I mean, that takes a powerful stroke to get enough to still make that a makeable 3. Oh, more? Nope. Can't quite tell if he gave me enough. I might need to put just a baby amount of swerve, which means... Where's my cursor? I'm just going to aim. Even though I am kind of hiked up, I'm aiming about right here. Probably need to be aiming a little bit further out, but didn't quite get it. All right. I might have to post this one on Facebook, see what people will do here, because I just had an idea. Okay. So 3 ball to, we'll call it this low right pocket, just straight top. No, actually, it looks like I'm trying to... Oh, dang it. I don't want to resize it. Yeah, so I look like I was kind of hiking up a little bit. So this is one I really should be walking around the table and kind of get a better visual, just so I know my speed is right. Because otherwise you do this. And congratulations, Todd. So now I'm basically hoping for a kick and stick, kind of like a low with a little, or left with a little bit of low. Even though you can see it's turned out fairly safe. I think he might just be going for the bank or slash a safe. That's a good shot. He's got a nice little blocker ball with that, or balls, kind of making a little bit of a wall. Especially with that 10 kind of close, that makes it a bigger chunk you got to shoot around. So now, kind of depends on what angle. I'm probably going top, maybe even a little bit more top left. But I'm having to go 2 rails at the 5, hoping the 5 gets to a rail and then almost return the safe where I've got that 8-10 as a blocker. And not safe. Not safe at all. Should be a stop shot. If you want to draw back, you can. Take your pick. Oh, actually, he had a lot more angle than I thought. I mean, he rifled that thing in, but had to. He had enough angle. That thing was gonna. If you try to stop it, it's just gonna squirt over behind the 10 and leave you a whole lot of nothing. But in contrary, he had to really put a draw on that one, which I am gonna back up a second because I want to see. Did he kind of jump up, or was it after the fact? Because he definitely got through it. He just didn't rip it back as much. That's hard to say because it didn't look like his cue lifted up, but it definitely looked like his body was already kind of slowly moving up, which could have caused some of that. So he left himself a kick. He was trying to kick off the head rail and then back cut the 7 into the side. Looks like I've got just a little bit of angle. So I'm not using much top, just enough to punch it forward to leave that 8. But again, you still want to have some kind of shape. I think this is actually probably just more top. Ooh, that worked. Running into it sure made it a lot easier because now you can just put a nice stop shot. Just center what you're kind of on the rail. So just nice and easy. And there we go. 44-21. I have been getting all the luck in this match. Terry has one hell of a shot, but he's just had some unlucky rolls, just scratches he should not have done, and unfortunately, I'm making him pay for it. By no means is this score because of our shooting. That's for sure. I am not doing anything out of the ordinary. All right, so looks like it was dry. So I got really no option, but I'm just going to put top, try to get the cue ball down. A little more, a little more, a little more. There we go. So this is kind of a punch. So you really are just aiming just a skosh below center. Looks like I might even have a little bit left on it. Yeah, just trying to get the cue ball back out. Check and see how close the 4 is to the rail. I'm worried about this one because this draw. I don't know if I've got the angle to get to the other side, which I did. I hit that more stun than draw. I was probably worried about it hooking and coming back and scratching, or run into the 9 and leave myself a whole lot of nothing. Oh, actually, it looks like I'm trying to draw past the 9. Ooh, a little bit hard. Just a bit hard. I can't quite tell. Yeah, I'm having to back cut this, but I need to avoid that 8 ball. This is... Oh, I went top right. Okay. Okay. Well, that made more sense. I'm telling you guys, this stuff happens quite a while ago, so I am completely in the blind. I don't remember these shots. This match was not 3 days ago or something. In fact, I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something. Maybe even 3 at this point. The amount of videos I've got backlogged right now, I still have, from this video going live, I still have 10, if not 12 more videos to edit and commentate for you guys. So if I play a match yesterday, it's going to be a couple weeks before you see it. But like I've said in the past, I actually really enjoy this way of doing it because it is more kind of blind commentary. I'm not relying on here's what I was thinking, here's what I was trying to do. Because again, the whole reason I'm doing this YouTube thing is to try to teach myself stuff I'm doing wrong, different patterns, different way of looking at things, and I could be wrong, but I think it's starting to click. I think so. At least I feel more confidence in what I'm doing. Looks like he's got to just draw past the 10. Ooh, he really got a hold of it. A little bit more. 6 more inches would have been fine, because now, let's see, what's he doing? Top right, going around the world. Oh, actually, he's going low right. And boy, did he hit that good. Actually, probably just going to put a little stop shot on this. Yep. Good out, Terry. 49-35. Is that right? I feel like it's a lot closer match. Well, sure, it had 21 last one. So yeah, 35. And that means I am officially on the hill. So we're going to try a little bit of a pop break. You notice how I didn't move? I just kind of stayed down on that one. Move, 4 ball. Come on. Come on, 4. I think I need to get back to watching some YouTube instructional videos like my boy Lil Chris or something, because I think I'm okay with my 9-ball break. My 10-ball break just seems a little too, I don't know, smash and hope. You know, it doesn't feel like I'm getting the result that I'm anticipating. So yeah, I need to work on my 10-ball break. Big shocker, I'm calling a push. Now I remember this. Actually, I do remember this shot, because Michelle asked me earlier, or after this, she was like, you know, I haven't seen you push as after Lee's one. I'm like, well, first off, most of the racks we've had some kind of look, but Terry and I are very, very similarly skilled right now, and there's not a lot of shots that I think I can give him that he's going to give back that I will shoot. AKA, if there's a shot that I'm going to shoot, he's going to shoot it too. So now he might see a better safe because he's much more experienced than I, but that's where I was like, in this situation, I know I'm up, I'm on the hill, he isn't, so I had to force him to play aggressive, is why I played the safe the way I did. Because in normal cases, oh, you know what? He did give it back. But that's the thing. I had to put him in the spot of saying, you need to win this. And he was like, you know what? He's gonna let me be aggressive. So let's see what happens. So I'm just in pretty much center, just a little bit of top, rolling ball, medium speed. Even with a couple caroms, did I get a leave? Looks like 3 balls down on the break, so I just need to stun over to the left side rail. Nothing crazy. Just a little pop. Like so. Let's see, where are we at? 5 ball out in the middle. I doubt I'm going to really do much. I shouldn't be putting much spin. I'm having to kind of hike the butt up because it looks like I'm cueing over the 8 ball. Overstroked that one. So we're just going to stun to the side, nice and easy. Oh, dang it. I had it. Just roll forward on the 6, had the 7. Like, I'm not saying it was completely solid. I got to get off that 7 to see the 8 without messing with the 9 too much. So there was a little bit of trickery potentially, because the way that cue ball is going forward on the 6, it was going to put me real close to the rail, and that limits the capabilities of what you can do with the cue ball. But on the other hand, I got lucky on the leave, left him with a whole lot of nothing. So now he's having to shoot this into the top right pocket. Actually, he might have been playing safe. Look, and this is why he was so frustrated at the end of the match. I mean, just one thing after another, just could not get a break. I don't care who you are. That's hard to fade. You know, when your opponent gets just lucky all the time, or you just feel like you don't get any luck, one way or the other, it's like, what do I do? What do I do? So I'm going to slow roll this up. A little bit of left on this one, just so it checks up, gives myself a nice easy 8. Because if you don't use any left, or excuse me, any right on that one, you know, a rolling ball is still going to kind of go forward, and I didn't want to leave me a harder shot on the 8. Like, I should say, you know, like over a 10. But but if it got too far over to the left, I was going to leave myself a whole lot of nothing on that 8 ball, which back cut makes it hard for the 9 without trying to move the 9. Like, there's just too many working parts here. I think I'm going top, maybe even a little bit left. And we're going to go ahead and see if banks are open. Looks like I'm going a little bit. Oh. Left myself nothing on the 10. Had the perfect opportunity. But you know what? He called the bank. He still got it. You got to feel for him. He was definitely frustrated because he was just, the table was just beating him up, making him scratch every which way. So he tried the bank and missed. Somehow went from a regular bank to a 3-rail M type bank, but he still got it. Give him the points. Let's get it. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Terry, thank you for letting me record and put you on my channel. I know you're going to watch this one. I'll tag you later. If you guys don't know Terry, if you're looking for a good cue maker, hit up Terry Roach, Roach Custom Cues. Make some pretty good looking stuff, I'll tell you what. But anyway, thanks as always. I've got another great match from this night. We are going to be bringing back the Rabbit James. He's a different animal this day. So, see you soon. Thanks.